glad to have you with us from Fort Worth, Texas, today at Amon G. Carter Stadium, and we will see who comes out victorious in the Lockheed Martin Armed Forces Bowl. Weeks of additional practice and prep for bowl games not only can set the tone for what we're going to see in this game, but for what might be in store next season as well. As we'll see the number 18 team in the country, the Florida Gators, taking on a team from the American, the UCF Knights. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Kickoff team on the field, ready to start this postseason classic. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Knights offense will start this game off. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a double.
Man, it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. Punt is on its way. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. The Gators offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And
he's going to go for a big one. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. They're dealing with a second and long.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Leaves it with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
From the gun, running back on the move. Open space at the 25. Turning it on. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Florida. That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Man, he's been productive. Just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run. They're loading the box, and still this guy's been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Pulls it in, it's Rich. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. A first down for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. On target over the middle. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. The Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. He's got it.
Our coach said to never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. He wants to throw it again. Fires to the wideout. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The play action fake. He's got an open man. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver of the middle of the field.
Trying to bowl his way in. Touchdown, UCF! All that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Brings into the open. He's at the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Gator. Once he got some room, it was over.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Got a man. It's late. Got room at the 35. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. He's got it on the right. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
Quarterbacks love the short passing game early in games because it really helps them get into a rhythm. So nice job by the offensive coordinator giving his quarterback an easy throw, something he can see, and something that he knows he can complete.
We've reached a break. It's Florida with the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. The give to the single back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. Second down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed first down on second down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on third down.
The Knights are marching down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Working that left side now. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
Man, this guy is so dynamic, and that's why you want to try to get him the ball as many ways as you can. That time it's a screen throw, and he had some nice blocks downfield, but with his speed and elusive running ability, this dude is dangerous.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Knights pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. On the option. He'll toss it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like, really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. You see a Gator bringing the heat like that, and you think about Derek Harvey, who was the MVP of the national championship game in 06.
And Alex Brown and Javon Curse, they had a long list of guys that could really make the quarterback's life difficult. You got to put pressure on the quarterback. You got to affect him. Really nice job on this play.
What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be fourth down. Kick is in the air. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. Off the play fake on first down. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. So now it's second and long. Wants to go up top. Just a short pass to the tight end.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. He's got 69 yards rushing so far in this one, and he's closing in on 1,200 for the season. Looking downfield on first down. Gets it out quickly. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give him a first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. The Gators getting set on 1st and 10. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on. And I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Quickly out to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
That just really nice catch by the big tight end, throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. The quick out. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And the Gators need to pick it up on 4th down. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback making checks. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Got his man. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Gators trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They're going to run it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Florida!
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And, David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Gets it out fast. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Knights moving quickly to the line. Double time, hustling to the line to stop the clock. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? They'll try to get the first through the air. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. Wants to throw on 1st down. Bring in the heat. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Reese, hard not to enjoy the pageantry and the meaning of this great game. And, of course, it helps to have had ourselves an eventful first half in the Armed Forces Bowl.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They more than got the job done in the first half. Now the job in a bowl game, don't get distracted and finish the deal here in the second half.
I mean, love the way they came out. They had all that time off, didn't look rusty at all, came out with the foot on the accelerator, looked really, really good. Palmer, you just more of the same here in the second half.
I agree, and if you're on that sideline right now, now's not the time to be thinking about the off season, your strength program, what classes you're taking in the spring. You need to focus on finishing this game and punctuating this season.
Throws to the back. It's complete to the left. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his back in the middle. There he goes. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
One of the things I love about the passing game we've seen on offense so far here is just how good the decisions have been by the quarterback. He's not being too greedy. When the shot plays have been there, he's taken them. They've scored points because of that, but he just takes what the defense gives him, and you're just whittling away, and you're marching the ball down the field. Really good decisions by the QB.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to throw again. Rushes on him. Puts it out of the air. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Gators come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Might be changing the route. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down. 4th down coming up.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
Off the RPO, throw right, looking for the chains. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's got his man.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
He'll keep it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time.
And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Knights will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll field the punt and take it back. A little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They'll start this drive going to the air. Tight end finds a soft spot. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Gators in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Running back searching for a hole. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Great job by the defense there. They weren't surprised by that play call there on 3rd and short. They were expecting pass. They took everything away and forced the incompletion.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Looking to buy time. Drilled as he throws, and they stop him on 4th down with the heat. They'll go to the ground. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Grabbed behind the line. It's led. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The Knights will send out the punt unit. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On 1st down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Spins away from the defense. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a 1st down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Looking to throw on first down. They'll run the screen. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll run it from the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances, and that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
A nice job of awareness on defense there on that third down. You know, you're expecting the offense to throw the football, but it's not just going to be receivers or tight ends you got to worry about. You got to keep your eye on where that running back is. They knew exactly where he would be, and they were able to make the tackle setting up.
Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
And I think this will go a long way in determining the outcome of this football game. They're able to run the football with the lead late in this game. That's a good sign for this offense.
Looking downfield on first down. Chucked it away just as he was hit.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. And on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls in.
The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6.
And this drive feels like it's just gone on forever, right? The clock is just ticking away. The defense is aware of that. It's got to be frustrating because you just allowed another first down. Fresh set coming up. He's
going for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Gator. The AT unit on the field. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and at this point of the game, you just can't afford many of those. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Snagged on the outside, it's Rich. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32. To the air on first down. Got his man. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Knights in the hurry-up.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
They just keep firing. Snagged in the middle. It's Rich. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Snapped it in the shotgun. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Knights. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
aggressive surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. First and 10. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Turning it on. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The give on the inside. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. If you have any chance in the world, this defense has to come up with a stop on first and goal. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. The Gators will try to put one on the board on first and goal. Let's see what they've got on second down. And they'll take a knee, the universal symbol for we have this thing in hand. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. And with things in their favor on the scoreboard, the quarterback's favorite play in the playbook, the old kneel down from victory formation. All business today for this ball club. They come out